Welcome to another real-time trade. In this video, I'll discuss several ways to manage the trade to empower you to design a trade management model that suits your unique mental wiring. This is the stuff of the real game. Now let's join the trade in progress. Hey guys, Zari here. Hope all is well. Trust you're having a good day. It's Monday. Happy Monday to you. 9:34 a.m. The market has just opened, well, 4 minutes ago or so. This is the first 30-minute candle on the S&P, driving up into a zone here that was from Friday at the end, well, at the beginning of New York, which is not really the end of Europe since there's an overlap until 11 o'clock or 11:30 New York time. That's the S&P. Here's the Dow. Rejecting here from a zone. Again, this is from the New York session on Friday. And this is the NASDAQ driving up into a zone from New York on Friday. We're seeing a relatively common theme here amongst the three sisters. Here's a three sisters chart, 1 minute chart with VWAP, volume weighted average price, 2.5 standard deviations, bands in red. All right, guys, I'll put you on pause, and I'll cut out dead air, sideways grinding action, non-teaching moments, things of that nature. Keep this video nice and tight. We'll take it from here. All right, guys, back. Three sisters. We've now broken some sort of structure here on the NASDAQ, marginally on the S&P, failed to on the Dow. So really mixed bag here again, as I mentioned, but starting to falter here under the pressure of some of those zones that we've moved through. And this kind of extended move on a Monday morning. Mondays are interesting, to say the least. We have lots of names for Monday here in the group. Names like Mayhem Monday, Meandering, Mysterious, Malignant, Malevolent, Morbid, Manipulative, Mediocre, Murky, Moody, Menacing, Messy, Merciless, and of course Mocking Monday. S&P, guys, looking for a short here. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look over here. S&P, yeah, right now. Here we go. If we break this candle, if this candle breaks itself again, short the S&P. Let me just run over to my own platform and make sure my brackets are good to go here. But you get the idea. If that candle breaks itself, short. Not yet. Here we go. And in, guys. In. Short the S&P. Stop above. Structure. Right? Double top, a little penetration, 2B if you will. Difficult trade to enter given that we have such bullish momentum here. We have tapped a zone. I need a 30-minute reason to enter, right? What's my 30-minute reason? Extended first candle, brand new candle here. This is a new candle, 10 a.m. candle, right? It's now 10:01. That is the new candle. That's the 10 a.m. It's the start candle of a new. It's the first candle of the first 1 minute candle, pardon me, of the 30-minute candle that you see here. You see that right there? And so looking for that to potentially falter and help us out here on this short. I'll put you on pause for now, and then we'll discuss the trade in more detail. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to step away for a moment to feed my cat. I forgot that I didn't feed him this morning, poor little guy. We've tapped target 1, and so the 1 hour all or nothing trader has left the game with full profitability. And of course the 2 hour move stop to break even at 1 hour has moved their stop to break even. Looks like they might get stopped out at break even. We'll see. We're going to stay with this. I'll put you back on pause, and we'll see how this unfolds. Oh, just to be clear before I do that, I don't think I really explained this trade in full, but it's a zone reversal trade. You can see we tapped a key zone here from Friday and from Thursday, I believe. Let's go back again and just double check that. Yeah, Friday, some messiness, but this big stuff that happened on Thursday as well is kind of interesting over there. But the key is tapping this zone here, and more importantly, the daily high, right? So we tapped pretty much tapped. There's probably a couple of points there separating it, but tapped yesterday, which is Friday's high, and then began to reject, and this is the rejection here. So tapped penetration here, break below structure, and nailed it there. It was a little bit late getting in, not really. Yeah, it's a couple, well, maybe a point, so it's not really. You can see it could have been a tiny bit tighter there, but it doesn't matter. And then driving down. Now, there's no guarantees on this. This is quite a bullish day. We're up 1.25% on the NASDAQ. We're up nearly 1%, 96 basis points now on the S&P. And of course, this is the S&P that I am short. And so we're kind of bucking the trend here again. But of course, that is the nature of reversal trades, certainly zone reversal trades. But the key is to first have a 30-minute reason to enter. The 30-minute reason is that first candle rocketing, having a lockout rally here for the first 30 minutes, tapping in the beginning to reject, and showing us some important structure here on the 1-minute chart, the micro biology, if you will, of those candles. I'll show you the three sisters as well and why I chose the S&P. NASDAQ was the strongest, pulling back, failing to reach a new high. What I like about this one on the S&P is there was a small penetration, and sometimes that can mean picking up some liquidity and then breaking down below. You will notice that the S&P broke down below the 9 EMA, right? Pardon me, both the 9 and the 21 EMA in the beginning to round over and cross over. And so that was the one of choice for me. You know, really, there's not much in it here, guys. I'm just anticipating your questions. Reality is you could have taken any one of these three, and they would have done fairly well for the get-go. Of course, this trade is far from over. Dow is making its way back up, as a matter of fact, but it was looking a little bit firmer to me, and so I decided to go with the S&P. Hope that helps with the explanation. I'll put you back on pause, and we'll see how this goes from here. And target 2 has been hit, 1.5 hour. So the 1.5 hour all or nothing trader has left the trade with full profitability. The 2 hour move stop to break even at 1 hour got stopped out right there, just past the line, as you can see right there. So they made nothing on the trade. They didn't lose money, they didn't make money. The 1 hour trader made money, 1.5 hour made money, and now we're waiting to see what happens with the 2 hour all or nothing trader. Let's see if we can get down there. And target 3 has been hit, 2R. And so the only trader to break even was the 2R move stop to break even at 1R. All other 3 traders made full profits. Thanks for being with me today, guys. So far, it's only 10:17. It's still very early. First trade of the day, first trade of the week. Nice way to begin the week. Appreciate your support. Thanks for clicking the like button. And we'll see you a little bit later, hopefully. I'm thinking we're probably going to get another setup here or two. Who knows? Thanks again. We'll talk soon.